Chicago. It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. The throw left side taken in by Komet. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and I'll be... From the gun, it's Jackson. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. They're going for it with Dobbins, and he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Underneath here to Hill. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. stopped them shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep and shedding through the tackle. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. On 1st down, Fields under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Adafe Owe coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. A shotgun snap, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
After 1-7-0 on EA. Fields on 1st down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Now it's Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Montgomery. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now Fields. He's got it. Not much there, only a yard.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Herbert trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Montgomery will take it in. Touchdown, Bears. No CD there. Now Jackson on 1st down. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Jackson taps this forward jet sweep, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Rashad Bateman, his 3rd touchdown. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Odafe Owe picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Fields. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now a 1st down throw. Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw is Fields. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the 50, here's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think of defense.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Fields completes it to Miller. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Out to his left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Ravens have got it. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second.
After review the play, the run on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's complete right side to Kmet. Good defense holds him to only a yard. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Fields. Got an open man. It's Pringle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They run, Montgomery, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Fields now to throw. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Now a first down throw complete downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Jackson now. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown. On 1st down, it's Fields. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Draw play, Fields gives to Montgomery. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And a loss of 3 to bring up. They snap it to Fields. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long. Here's Fields. He'll buy some time right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Fields. Going for the deep ball. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here we go on fourth down. Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet, his fifth touchdown now on the year. Jackson's going to throw it. Buying time to his left. That's into the hands of Prochet. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is uh-oh. He's going to...
And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown. His 11th touchdown of the year. On first down, Fields. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Fields throw taken in by Miller.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And quickly, they get to the line. Over the middle, complete. That's Montgomery. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Fields throwing again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From From the gun, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the second quarter, barring a penalty. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back.